A controversial workforce housing and senior housing development to be constructed in New Berlin's city center was the topic of an informational open house at City Hall. Some residents simply voiced their concerns to MSP real estate president Milo Pinkerton, while others screamed at him. What's your opinion on the workforce housing?
Well, my argument isn't necessarily with the workforce housing. I agree that, our community might need something like that. It's more so the city's intentions that they presented and what it's turning out to be. I feel like the whole community, especially in the Glen Park area, we've been kind of, just kept at arm's length and promoting that kind of an area and that kind of a development, and then turning around and doing something the opposite, and just now giving us the opportunity to kind of voice our opinion and making it more well known is basically where I have my biggest issue.
Perhaps if the city would have came out 11 years ago when they proposed the upscale condominiums and everything, instead they wanted to come out with workforce housing instead, would you be for that? Or?
Yeah, I feel like a lot more people would be for that. I have no problem with it. I can see some people arguing that that's going to lower property values and such, and many studies they have say otherwise, but you can look at different areas around this, around the greater Milwaukee area, and you can argue against it that, as soon as you put in places like this, it can drive property value down. But what I was saying before, if we want to expand the community, make it more, economically diverse, that is a great thing. And it's just, I feel like it was just handled poorly, and if we put it, somewhere where they had room to grow, and then our whole community as a whole could grow as a result of that.
I'm in favor of the workforce housing, and for a very personal reason. The developer of this project is the same person who developed Heritage at Deer Creek. And after my dad died, my mom moved into Heritage of Deer Creek. We wanted her there because I wanted to be close to her. And Heritage at Deer Creek is a wonderful facility, well maintained. It's beautiful. It couldn't have been a better place for her.
The thing I would say is just look at the word workforce. This is for people who work and don't make a lot of money. And I don't see what's wrong with people like that. I was one of them when I first got out of law school. So there's nothing wrong with them. And we moved to New Berlin when I was a low-income person. We're on our second home now, but I think we've been model citizens. I don't know if people still feel that way after this interview, but...
And when we first moved here, I was working in a Catholic school, so we were very low income.